Wow, you guys liked the video before I even started talking. I love it. Hi, Libra. Libra, 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 Libra. I think I want to get monetized on this video. I think I'm going to leave the half-naked cards out. Just use the clean decks, you know, the decks that don't offend YouTube. Sacred Power Reading Cards by Anna Stark. Really pretty deck. Really cool box, actually. One of my new favorite decks, Sacred Rebels Oracle by Alana Fairchild. Might dig into her a little bit. Whispers of Healing by Josephine Wall and Angela Hartfield. Starting to give these ladies credit because one of them actually sent me her deck. I won't tell you who. So that was like a huge moment for me. And then this little mini, excuse me, I've been working a lot lately, Rider in Waite deck by, from my friend Carol. She's a Virgo. Some of you are dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or we have a male Libra or a male Knight of Wands in the house already, someone who's in and out. Might be dealing with someone who's giving you and to you and also to like an ex-wife, ex-girlfriend, something like that. Some of you are dealing with a water sign, some with an Aquarius, some with a Pisces, some with a Cancer, some with a Gemini. I broke a nail, Libra. Forgive me. I'm going to try to hide it. Trying to kind of keep the finger inward. And I didn't light candles for you, Libra. I was going to light the candles, and then I thought to myself, Libra, they don't need candles. They like you to get right to the point. Some of you, you know, I never read the death card as death, as actual death, but some of you could be dealing with the death of a loved one. I feel like this was a long illness. Others of you are going through a rebirth, or you're dealing with a Leo male that is going through a rebirth, or a Gemini male who could have Libra in their chart for the cross watchers. I am Andrea Cox. I'm a detox specialist by trade. I have a second YouTube channel on here. It is, I'm typing it in right now. It is called Andrea Cox TV. About 18,000 subscribers over there, close to 4 million views. Very well known in the detox and plant-based movement. Got into the tarot about a year ago when I went through what I would call my rebirth. And private readings are stopping very soon. I would say tomorrow. I got caught up on a lot of them though today. I was proud of myself for. I actually stayed home, did not leave. Did not leave, just did the readings all day. When I say all day, I mean from about 9 a.m. until about 4 o'clock, took a break, and then started back up again. When you do make a private reading purchase, do not email me. I repeat, do not email me. And one last time, do not email me until after the purchase is made. You go to the Detox Intuitive, click on Spiritual Gifts and Offerings, choose your reading. If you do not rush the reading, it is a 3 to 5 day business day wait. If you do rush the reading, there's a drop-down menu to do so. You get your reading within 24 hours, give or take. I have been working all day, but we're going to get right into it. This isn't going to be an extra long reading because, again, Libras like you to kind of get right. They like you to get right into it. Have an itching on my neck that may mean something to you. You might have neck pain. You might have, I don't know what is causing this. I think I actually got bit in my garden by something. It is like, ugh. Anyway, Libra ladies, I'm feeling female energy. And I have to say, I feel like someone hurt you years ago. I don't feel like this is the person. Why does my deck feel thin? Nope, I don't feel like this is with someone you are with now. I feel like some of you are, oh, it is thin. See, I felt there were more cards. I feel like this is someone years ago that hurt you, that you were with for quite a long time. Could be a Cancer. They could live at a distance. Awareness. I see the shell, which reminds me of Cancerian energy. Could have been any water sign energy, any sign really. I feel like you have an awareness that this was like your twin flame. They hurt you badly. But it was a hidden blessing because I feel like you're happy now. Some of you had a child. Hello in Vancouver. What a beautiful place. Some of you have a child, and when you had that child, it was like all the pain was washed away. I'm hearing all the hurt, all the anguish, all the mental, repetitive, stories in your head, all the sadness, everything was washed away when you had a child. Or now that you're pregnant, I'm hearing some are pregnant. Or want to get pregnant. With every death, there is a rebirth, Libra. With every death, there is a rebirth. Some of you are thinking about having a second child, some of you a third. I haven't said that for any other reading. You have a compassion for children. You are a mother, a caregiver, a lover, a beautiful soul and spirit. You're rushing around a little too much, Libra. I'm hearing rushing around but getting nothing done. You're having an acceptance, an awareness within that you can't do it all. Look at her. She's gripping what is this? What is she riding? A fish? Some of you are definitely dealing with a Pisces. She's riding that fish, gripping it, so the wave doesn't hit her. Pisces, Cancer, water sign, possibly Scorpio. This is you, Libra. Riding the fish. That wave better not catch you because it would mess up your hair. It would mess up your hair. We don't want that, do we, Libra? What are you running from? Are you running to actually not feel pain? Is there a pain you don't want to feel, Libra? You just kind of want to go with the flow? Super Chats is on, by the way, you guys, and thank you for liking the video if you feel drawn to do so or if this resonates. Is there a pain you're not wanting to feel? Was there a recent breakup or is this older? Because I feel like this is older pain. I want this one, and this one. Thank you. Someone wants respect from you, Libra. They're hiding it. They're not telling you that. Someone wants a little more respect. I'm hearing breadwinner. I'm hearing man with the money. I'm hearing. Where's your compassion for me? You have compassion for our children. You have compassion for your parents. Where's your compassion for me? I'm hearing. I work all day. I'm hearing. I have a tired energy, and it's not just because it's late. I have a tired energy, Libra, because someone in your life around you, or this could be you, is tired. Someone has a lot of help, and they're not really appreciating who pays for the help. Yeah, this person gives back to his, her family. This person gives back to you, Libra. And where is the respect? This is the cards. I'm just reading the cards. Some of you need to hydrate more. You could have a skin issue you're dealing with. It's a hydration issue. Some of you have taken prescription drugs in the past that you felt you needed, and they're now coming out through the skin being the largest organ of the body, needing to do a detox. I can send you over to my original website, AndreaCox.com. There is an awesome detox on there called the Digital Detox. Put it in the description box below. You need to receive healing. I'm feeling for some of you, sleep will replenish you fully. You need to listen to your body with the foods that you eat. Some of you have food allergies, Libra. Food allergies, and you're setting an intention to eat better, riding that unicorn, right into health, getting holistic healing, focusing on your well-being. A lot of people are getting this for December, probably because January comes soon after. You have an awareness within that it is time. Some of you are you're approaching 30 or you're approaching 40. Some of you are in your 50s, 60s. And you know that it's time. Ruminating thoughts are beginning to dissipate about a situation you never really healed from. This situation is in the distant past. It's a situation that you felt like you were a failure in, and you weren't a failure. Someone failed you. This can be for you, Libra, or the cross watcher. Yoga would be good for you right now. Tai Chi, meditation, anything that allows you to breathe deeper, get more into yourself. I don't feel like there's a lot of, craziness going on, Libra, but I do feel like there is someone around you, Libra, who doesn't speak to you kindly. This person could feel like there are, other options out there. We've got Pandora's box, Pandora's gift. They could see you as a gift, Libra, but I don't think they really see you. You are a person who focuses on the light, not on the darkness. And they focus on owl could be of significance to you. We're getting a lot of death cards. So, I never say this in a reading. I really don't. But for some of you, you are quite ill. And you're ready to feel better. You might hear an owl, see an owl. An owl can be of significance to you. You might see synchronicities, numbers, names, colors, certain cars. You might look up at the clock and see 11. I'm hearing 432. 777. 666, which is actually not a negative. You should look up the true meaning of that. And it's kind of making you feel like you're going beyond normal, but you're really not. Thank you. I want bring it into form. I'm hearing bring it into form, Libra. Your manifestation powers are extremely high naturally. There's something you want to bring into form. Some of you want to have another child. Some of you want to start a business. You're not going to be starting that business until the end of 2019 if you're a female Libra. Work with what is already with you, Libra. What you already have access to. Legacy of light is what you are leaving to your child. Legacy of light. And this is what you want. This is what you want to bring. You want to leave a legacy. You want to leave financial stability. You want your children to see that you made a difference in this world. And I think you will do that. Some of you have a fire sign child. Some of you are trying to be a little too perfect, Libra. You know, I go to a fitness center around hoity-toity, and I live in Southern California, and I always kind of joke that the women, they're like full makeup and hair blowouts at 8 a.m. there, and I'm always lucky if I'm dressed by noon. And, I grew up in the Midwest, so in the Midwest, people go to the gym and they actually go to work out. They don't, it's not like a show. It's not really it's not a gossip session. And so I was in there yesterday and it was quite early for me, 8:30. And I usually get up at 6, 4:30 to 6 a.m. And I usually go to bed sooner, but I've been staying up late to do these readings. And I was in there and I was looking around and I was in my very old yoga pants that are like 8 years old. I don't shop at Lululemon or anything like that. I'm just like so Ohio. And I'm looking around and I'm seeing all these women. All of their bodies are similar. They all have the nice little small breast job, just enough to, accentuate their formal attire that they attend functions to with their husbands. And, they all keep a very thin body, They all have a similar stress about them in their face, from just constantly trying too hard. And they were all, of course, full-blown makeup, eyelashes, eyeliner, hair blowouts, Lululemon, and I wasn't hating at all. I don't hate. I've always been a really confident person, but I was looking around thinking, I don't know how they do it. It's every day, and their kids all are dressed and look perfect, and they look perfect, and it's like it's 8:30 a.m. How do they do that? Don't they have to use the sauna first? Don't they have to take their probiotics? Don't they have to make their juice? Don't they? And I realize that we all have our own little things, right? I wouldn't dream of taking a shower before I sweat. Maybe that's not important to them. I wouldn't dream of eating before noon because I'm an intermittent faster. Maybe that's not important to them because they're all, they've all got their smoothie bowl at the juice bar there. I don't have kids. I don't have a husband that I have to have my hair blown out for, by 8 a.m. I don't know. I don't know what it's all for. But it occurred to me, and I was really thinking about this because for a moment I thought, oh man, is something wrong that am I not keeping up with the Joneses and the Smiths and the Robinsons here? Apparently not, because I don't have a husband or children. But I've been engaged 3 times. It's not like I haven't had options. But I started thinking, oh, they don't get up and get dressed for their husbands. They don't get up and get dressed for themselves. Even they get up and get dressed to compete and compare themselves with the other women in the gym. This is a fact. Women don't dress for men. Women dress for other women. Women don't put makeup on for men. Women put makeup on for other women. This is true. It's very true. And it's like all this fuss, this perfection, the perfection of your life. And I thought, okay. So it's like, what if a tree fell on your house tomorrow and you had no place to live? You forgot to pay your homeowner's insurance and yeah. What if, God forbid, you got in a car accident and your face was injured? What if you lost someone you loved? Would the perfection be needed? Would rushing around, Libra, trying to do all these errands, trying to get things done, that's what Libra season's all about. Everybody's rushing everywhere. Would that be necessary? Would leaving out one of the stylist appointments, one of the cryotherapy appointments, one of the shrink appointments for the children, one of the, how can I say it? Goodness, one of the personal trainer appointments. Yeah, and for a lot of you, you can't relate. You're like, personal trainer, I can barely pay my rent. You can't relate. I hear you. I feel your energy too. Like she's not channeling me. I just want to know if my boyfriend's loyal. I feel you. I'm getting there. She feels she knows. Libra. Some of you in this room think that's the type of life you would like to have. I've had that life. I've had that life most of my life. You don't want that life. You don't want that life. Someone is going to come into your life in December, Libra, that is heaven sent. They might come sooner. They might come in November. I'm hearing mid to end November. Check the November reading. For Libra, I'm hearing check it for Aquarius, check it for Gemini, check it for Capricorn, and I'm hearing Virgo. Those of you who have a Leo male in your life, he's going through a rebirth process. You need to let him go through it. I feel like at the end of 2019, next year, and I don't like to think of things and predict things that far, but I feel like you're going to be starting a new business that's going to benefit you, and you're going to want to take a break from that marriage, that relationship, not like a distant break where you don't see each other or talk, but some kind of separation. But it'll work out. You'll have an inner trust and a knowing at that time that everything is happening in the order that it should. Relax in darkness if darkness comes your way. You need to release any past pain. You had a very strong attraction to a person in the past, and I feel that he left you for someone else. For some of you, he could have gotten someone pregnant. For some of you, this was the distant past, like 5 years ago, 6 years ago, 8. I'm hearing 8 years ago, 10 years ago. You never really got over this person. For some of you, he was of foreign descent, or you were different in some way, race, religion, belief system. You never quite got over him. He never quite got over you. And sometimes you have dreams about this person. This person's moved on with their life, Libra, and you've moved on with yours, but boy, that attraction, that bond was something special. Some of you are going to run into this person. It's going to be very random. For others of you, you're going to meet someone. Heaven sent, your grandmother, your grandfather who has passed over is sending this person in. For some of you, it's someone you've met in the past year and just the timing was off for you. I'm hearing another Libra. I'm hearing another Leo. I'm hearing Aquarius, Gemini, Virgo, Pisces. Don't get hung up on the signs. Release any alliance you have at work or even in your neighborhood or friendship you have that is not for your highest good. This person could be very negative, and lately you've been thinking about this a lot. You could even be dreaming about them. They say a lot of negative things, and they're just not good for you at this time. Some of you, you have a sibling that's been very supportive of you. Reach out to them. They've got something they're not sharing with you. You are a manifesting generator. Aries got the same card. You can make anything you want happen. The word wants to be written, Libra, and we're about to see what that word is. I feel like you've restored and replenished yourself, or you will be doing so in December. Making conscious connections, more conscious friendships in your daily lives. You're going to be letting go of past people, past pain, past hurt. For some of you, you're going to run into this person. Make sure you're like the ladies at the gym and do it up real nice. You're going to run into this person and out somewhere. And yeah, you're not going to feel the same when you see them. You're going to know that the choices you made were right. I'm going to take 3 cards. I'm going to take the word wants to be written. I'm going to take big, bold vision. I'm going to take beyond the mind, the heart beats. I feel like you have dreams, and either you feel that you can't because you're pregnant, you've gotten pregnant. I feel pregnancy so strong here. Maybe you're pregnant in a new vision, or you're pregnant with in a partnership. We're going to put the death card back in. Actually, let's clarify the death card. Some of you are ending it with a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, someone who cut you out or you're cutting them out. You've healed over this situation. I have to see this right here because this caught me. I'm sorry. I don't want to call anyone out. I'm just looking. I'm a Libra sun, Gemini moon, Aries ascendant, and Venus in Scorpio, this person says. Amy. Hi, Amy. I hope you don't mind me reading this publicly because you just posted it in a public forum. It says, I'm dealing with an Aquarius, Cancer, Leo, and a Scorpio, and all of them are trying for third-party situations. Well, by the way, Super Chats is on to donate for the channel. I have a feeling after I say this, some of you are. Okay, I'm trying to grasp this, Amy. Excuse me. It must be my traditional little self. I'm dealing with an Aquarius, Cancer, Leo, and a Scorpio. All of them are trying for third party. Are you dealing with 4 people? Or are you dealing with someone who has Aquarius, Cancer, and Leo in their chart and a Scorpio? I just have to ask. I'm sorry. That caught my eye. I have a scarf that covers that half of the screen so I don't see the comments. But that popped up and I just have to ask Amy, I'm sorry if you, I mean, even if there's just 2 people there, like 2 people you're dealing with, unless you're in like an open, polyamorous relationship, it's 2 people too many. The Sagittarius, are you dealing with the Sag, or do you have Sag in your chart? I mean, this is what's coming up for you. And I don't draw cards personally. I had to say that. I mean, why would you want to be in a relationship with other people that are in third parties? I mean, with all the diseases. I'm just, as a woman, as an adult woman, do you think that's going to bring you this? Do you think that's going to bring you this? Do you think that's going to bring you a husband? A wife? Do you think that's going to bring your 10 of Cups? Do you think 2 wrongs make a right and balancing the scales that way is going to... You're dealing with children. And when I say children, I mean these could be 50-year-old men, 60-year-old men. Yeah, I'm not answering questions, you guys, at all. I just had to comment on that, on Amy's, which she's not commenting. So I guess I'm sorry I called you out. I just had to comment on that. If you're dealing with that many people at once, I would drop all of them and go work on yourself. Yeah, move on. For those of you posting personal questions, you can donate to the channel. And I'll answer them after the live read, but not tonight. You won't get an answer tonight. That's what private readings are for. And you have the link to the website in the description box. Okay. Some of you were dealing with someone who was giving to more than one person. What I always notice about this card is how he's looking down at them both. He's not respecting them. He's not loving them. He's looking down upon them as he gives them. Look, he's holding a scale to see which one he likes better. This is you guys who are in these, who are allowing yourselves to be put in situations that are not healthy for you. Physically, emotionally, mentally, you're completely fucked up. For all of you who are allowing yourselves to be in these relationships with 3, 4 people, 5 people, even 2 people. Yeah, no response there. Sorry, I didn't mean to call that person out like that. And I think I did it in a good way. I just want to cut through the bullshit here. Life is so very short. Why would you subject yourself to venereal diseases and liars? Yeah. Aren't you, Lisa? I'm kind of right with you. Lisa and I are on the same page. I've been single for a year, and look, there's no shortage of people vying for my affection. Yeah, but I don't go for nights. For nights. For devils. I go for this. And so, yeah. And I go for men who know how to lead. And what I mean by know how to lead is they have the strength to move forward, to know how to ask a woman out, to know how to treat a woman like a queen, because they know When a woman is treated like a queen, they are treated like a king. Sometimes, every so once in a while, I'll give one a chance, you know. But, you know, I actually have been treated really good in almost all my relationships. Wow, look, the star, Aquarius, and the King of Swords there. We might have a Aquarius in the room, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They might have Virgo in their chart, channeling that energy. Wow, Gemini. That's funny. These two cards just fell out because the two last interactions I had with men, one was a Gemini and more recently an Aquarius. And there's also a Leo who is vying for my attention right now. He seems like a really nice guy. And then I ran into my ex at the grocery store yesterday, the grocery store he hates and never goes into because it's overpriced and I always spent too much money there and it was a complete burden. But he was there, Three of Pentacles. Let's get off of me and knock these cards. But I'm with you, Lisa. I'm with you. Are we focusing on those pentacles, Lisa? I bet you're doing really well in work. Yeah, okay, so my energy has infiltrated the cards because we have a Queen of Cups and Empress, and that's how I always show up. So I'm gonna really knock on this deck, and I'm gonna shuffle really good, and we're gonna get out of. Yes, Lisa, goodness. Oh no, I don't sing better than Diana Ross, Brandon. I used to love Diana Ross when I was real little. I used to call her, I don't know, I have to call my mom. They used to laugh at me. I used to call her some funny name. Okay, some of you are dealing with the King of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Some of you are ending it with the King of Pentacles, and why are you ending it? It's these cards right here, and this is the main reason. Because they were juggling. Oh, that's shocking. Could have been with a younger air sign. I'm getting the feeling they could have a younger air sign child, actually. So, we are, oh, wow.